Hello, see what I draw here. Let us assume this is your gown and this place is your armhole. This place is your waist, right? This is your waist. Let us assume this is our waist here. Huh? So when you are shaping your dress, this is what I mean. This place is the main measurement from your bust. So when you want to shape, you curve your hand inside. You don't sew exactly like this and follow you straight. Make sure your hands goes inside. Your hands goes inside like this. You see what I'm doing? It goes inside like this. That is what I mean. It goes inside like this up to this waistline here. See the waistline here I'm talking about. From this waistline, you know, hip is bigger than waist. So when you have gone up to this waist side here, you stop. When you're sewing it, you stop it for this at this waistline. And take your straight ruler. Your straight ruler like this. By then, you might have collected your hip measurement. This is my hip now. Let's assume this is my hip. You have collected your hip measurement. Now you use your ruler. Place your waist. Place the ruler on the top of the waist and connect it to meet with my hip line. I hope you see what I'm doing. From this my waist, for my waist now, I use my ruler to connect it to my hip line. Don't go straight down again. See what I mean here? I hope you get it. But from this your armhole, where you are shaping it, always take your hand inside little. Because if you want to collect your sewing, you place your ruler here and you take it here. It will not give you curve. You understand? So that is why I say you curve your hand inside, meet it with your waist. From your waist, connect this waist to meet with this hip. When you get to this your hip, what you're asking me is whether can you take it straight down or curve it again. No. When I was cutting this dress, I have already removed what I want to remove at my knee length. At my knee length here. This is my knee length. I've already removed something at my knee length. So I don't need to remove anything again while shaping my dress. Please watch my video on how to cut perfect pencil skirt detailed. I've already made the video. I explained it. I explained this knee length there. You will understand it now I'm talking about. Then I remove something on my knee length. So when I'm shaping it, I'm going to use my hip to shape everything down. That's what I mean. Now, my hip now is 48. 48, I divide 48 into 2, into 4. What I divide 48 into 4, I got 12 inches. So is this 12 inches I will be taking from here? Let me explain this well. I take it from 12 here. I make sure that it's 12. I will be taking 12, 12, 12, even up to this knee length here. I will still be taking my 12, 12, 12. You see, it must be straight because it's the same measurement I'm using. Not that I use 12 here, I come here, I use 11, or I come here, I use 10. If I do it like that, that means I'm covering my hand inside. Like I said, I've already removed something when I was cutting the dress. Whether you're cutting gown or skirt, I've removed. That is why as I'm shaping it, whatever you get from this hip here, which is 12 I got, is this same 12. I take this 12 up to my full length. So after taking it up to my full length, I take my ruler like this and connect it. All right, I hope you get it. I take my ruler and place my ruler on top my hip line like this, and I take this 12 step. I take it straight line up to the full length. You don't remove anything again while shaping, because if you remove something while shaping, you won't be able to walk very well. It will tight your legs. You understand? Because you're overtaking it. Please watch my video on how to cut pencil skirt detailed. I've made a video. That is where I explain this knee length. I've removed something from my knee length. All right. So that is straight from this hip line. Take that 12. Don't give gap when taking this 12. Take it straight down. Especially for the beginners, you need it. You take it straight down. But if you are perfect already, you don't need. Just take your 12. If not that your hands can be straight, take the 12 and sew it straight down. Please again, don't remove anything while shaping your dress. Follow that 12 straight down. You see what I do when I draw it? I make it so that you understand it better. Please, you understand it very, very better. Take the 12 straight down. I don't curve, I don't remove. I take it from my hip. This is my hip. Let me write it down for you. This is my hip. This is my hip. All right? This line here is my hip. This line here is my waist. Why this line here is my bust area. All right? This is my bust area. This is my waist area. This is my hip area. This is my knee area. This is my full length. Now, why shaping my dress? For here supposed to be my underbust. Is when I'm cutting my dress, that is the time I remove something from my underbust. But when I'm shaping my dress, when it's time to shape it, I don't remove anything again on it. Understand? So with this my covering inside, it has covered it. I don't need to remove again because when I was cutting, I have already my nose from this underbust. So I don't remove anything again while sewing it. All right? So when you're sewing it, always take your hand inside. I said it over and over and over. You must enter. For you to get perfect shaping on your dress, you must curve your hand inside at this bust area, follow it to the underbust, straight to your waistline. When you get to here, you stop and make sure you have taken your hip measurement, which is 12. Now connect from your waist, meet it with your hip line. Use this your ruler to connect it. When you press your ruler like this, you connect it. You just place the ruler on top your waist and on top your hip line and make straight line there. All right, make straight line there to meet. I hope you are seeing it. To meet with your hip line. When you get to this hip line, you don't need to follow it again down. Leave it. Divide your hip into 4. You see my shaping, how I shape my dress there. Divide your shape into 4. My hip is 48 divided by 4 is 12. Is this 12 inches I take straight down. I didn't give any gap. After that, I use this my ruler to connect everything down to the full length. I hope you understand it. But again, let me show you this French curve. In case we have this curve, this hip curve, in case if you have it, look at it very well. In case if you have this hip curve like this, so that means you don't need to start. In case you have this hip curve, you don't need to start. Then this hip curve, I use it only from this. I use this hip curve only from this my armhole here, my armhole area here. You see, it has its own curve already inside. It has its own curve already inside. When I press it like this, make sure that this mat touch on top this place, on top my armhole and on top my waistline. When I'm pressing it like this, I press it like this. Make sure that, sorry for this camera. I make sure that my French curve, the mat of here, it touches this my armhole and touches my waistline, and I cut it. Remember, because it has already has curve inside. But in case if you don't have French curve, you use your hand to do that. But if you have French curve, you use it to connect it. After, you can turn it like this. Look at my hand and turn it. You turn it and connect. You turn it like this and press it. Place this side, this part here again for your waistline, and press again on top your hip line, and still connect it up to your hip line, from here up to your hip line. After that, don't use this one on top this place again. It's just, you make sure that you take your 12 down. When you are done, and take it straight, all you need to do is just to, if you have this particular French curve, you put it at this at the mouth of this hip side, just to use it to blend it like this. I just use it to blend this to avoid the sharpness. Just blend it. Is what I'm doing. We're just blending it, not that you are using to do anything. I use this for here, and this my waist to hip. After that, I collect my 12 up to the down part and use this thing again to blend this sharp side here. Blend it. But if you don't have it, all you need to do, take this or 12 and later use your hand, blend this aside very well. There's no problem there. It's very, very easy to do. Just give it a try. You see how easy it comes out. It's very, very easy. Give it a try. Please, if you have not subscribed on this channel, please do me well to subscribe on this my channel. Like my video and share my video. Give this work a try. You will see how easy it comes out. And again, what matters again is how you take your measurement, your body measurement. I've made video again on how to take your body measurement Very, very easy. Watch the video on how to take your body measurement. It's on my video. I've made it there. And watch video on how to cut your pencil skirt details. I've made the video also. So follow this method. Is it that your work will come out very, very perfectly. Thank you so very much for taking your time to watch my video. Please, if you have not subscribed before watching this my video, do me well to subscribe on this my channel, like my video and share my video. I love you so very much. Bye bye. Thank you.